Hello, my name's Lisa and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time here, then thank you very much for choosing to click on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, then just know that I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Today's video is coming from Be a Boss Babe herself, Brittany Anderson. And in this training, she's going to teach us how to poach people from other MLM companies. So let's dive right in, shall we?
Hello, my beautiful humans. What's up? What's happening? Super excited to be here with you guys right before I go pick up the kids from school. But this was just like churning in my brain and it was on my heart to share with each and every single one of you. So we are going to talk about where people are spending their money, why they aren't spending their money with you, and some actual tactical things that we can implement into the way that we run our business to provide people more value and build more trust and authentic connections to where people feel comfortable spending their hard-earned money with us and not just with celebrities that are making millions and billions of dollars that they've never actually met before.
I have a quick question. What makes these people so excited? It must be extremely tiring making a video like that with all that exuberance in it, surely. And is she trying to emulate somebody else, do you think? And if you think that, who do you think it is?
So if y'all are excited about this, do me a favor and drop me a yes in the comments below. I need to mix up my afternoon ketones here really quickly. So I'm going to pop in some hibiscus lemonade. Here, I love this flavor. It's one of our limited edition flavors. It is available in the VIP vault, but I absolutely love this. It's one of the flavors I never run out of, okay? So as you guys are hopping on, if y'all are catching me live, drop that word live in the comments below. If y'all are catching that replay, go ahead and drop below that hashtag replay. If you are new to my broadcast, make sure you drop that word new in the comments below.
Whatever you do, please don't drop new in the comments, otherwise you're going to be bombarded with Brittany's opportunity to join her downline and start buying ketones. So please don't drop new in the comments.
Well, and please follow along. If you care at all about growing an online business, it would be in your business's best interest if you clicked follow. I promise you. I give out tons and tons and tons of free business value. People question me on the amount of free value I give out all the time. Like, what are you doing? Why aren't you selling this? Why aren't you coaching? Why aren't you selling courses? Like, the fact that you get this all away for free $99 is absolutely insane. You need to be monetizing, okay?
Brittany, no. Why would you be telling people that they need to be coaching? People can only coach if they're actually qualified to do so. Just because you can recruit people into your team doesn't mean that you would be an amazing coach and someone that could charge money for it. It doesn't actually work that way now, does it?
But as of right now, all my business value is free $99. So make sure you follow along. I promise you, I have a lot of value to add to your business and I'm asking for nothing in return, okay?
You are asking for nothing in return? Are you sure about that, Brittany? Because I think you are asking people to follow along so that you can sell them ketones or any of the other products that Pruvit sells. And I also think you would really like them to join your team. So I think what you're saying is a bit misleading, don't you? Because you do actually want something from them, don't you, Brittany?
So let's talk about this. People are spending money. So why aren't more people spending their money with you? Okay? If you feel like you get money objection, okay, first off, if you are new here, this is a safe space. I am not judging any of your answers. I am not here to make you feel small. I am here to peel back the layers.
Wow, that makes a change, doesn't it? Normally on your videos, you do judge people and you can quite often be seen making people feel small. So that's a refreshing change that you're not doing it today, isn't it?
so we can assess where you are currently at in business in order to make the appropriate shifts and adjustments to explode your business to the next level and get a greater return on your investment of time you're already putting in, okay? So if you feel like you are getting money objection, just drop me a yes in the comments below, okay? Maybe you're getting ghosted and that's your biggest challenge right now. This live is not about that. So if you feel like you're getting a lot of money objections, just drop me a yes in the comments below, because I want to share some things with you that I authentically feel will shift your energy, and it will shift your focus, and it will shift the types of people that you are attracting to you and your brand and your business in order to overcome these money objections. So if that is you, this is an honest, safe space. Make sure you drop that word yes in the comments below.
3 people on your Instagram typed yes in the comments below, Brittany, and nobody on Facebook did that. Well, at least you had some people listening to you, didn't you?
So if you are currently experiencing, or maybe it's not you, maybe it's your team members experiencing a high level of money objections, and you're not really sure how to coach them through or guide them through, take notes and give this information to your team. It will help them as well, okay? If you are experiencing a high level of money objections, maybe you're only talking to 5 people, but 3 of them are giving you money objections, or it feels like every new lead you have, they come back with, oh, I can't afford that. That's too expensive. That's too much. I can't invest that right now. Okay. I want to share with you that you are attracting people with money excuses. Okay. What this means is not everyone in the world is broke. Not everybody in the world is rich and has millions of dollars to spend, or even thousands of dollars extra a month. But even the people whose money is tight, they're still spending money on things that they see value in. I'm going to give you a miraculous example.
Are you really excited for the miraculous example? Yeah, me too.
Okay, we all know the cost of things is rising very steadily. And the incomes of people are not rising at the same pace, which is therefore creating a gap in income versus costs of goods, okay? They're getting like further and further apart here. But let me tell you this. Taylor Swift tickets are sold out in 20 different U.S. cities for 52 different dates.
How disappointing. I didn't think that was miraculous to know that, did you? Is that really going to help me in my business, knowing that Taylor Swift tickets are sold out?
The people who are saying they don't have money, most of them do actually have money. They just don't see the value in what you have to offer. They see the value in experiencing the one and only Taylor Swift live. So they see the value, so they spend the money. They literally spend their rent checks sometimes on Taylor Swift tickets, or on Jonas Brothers tickets, or on whatever band they know, love, and care about.
Well, I have to say it makes a lot more sense to me to spend money on band tickets to go and see somebody live than it does to join Pruvit, because going to see a live band is a very pleasurable experience, and yet if we go off and look at the income disclosure statement, we'll see that joining Pruvit is not such a good experience for people, is it? So here we are on the Pruvit income disclosure statement, and the first thing I want to point out is what the median annual income for all promoters in 2022 was, $10.59 for the whole year. So obviously people lost a lot of money. So promoter is what you start out at, and 44.15% of all people in Pruvit stayed on that rank. The average annual income was $10.48, with a high of $750 and a low of 0. So I would say with products purchased over a 12-month period, everybody on the promoter rank lost money, and on average they had been with Pruvit for 20 months. Rank 1 contained 16.26% of the company. The average annual income of R1 promoters was $304.18, with a high of 11,823 and a low of 0. So as you can see, 2 out of every 3 people on this level are still losing money, and the average for them to be on that level is 28 months. Rank 2, 5.43% of promoters qualified for rank 2. The average for a rank 2 promoter was $1,537.98, with a high of $159,000. Well, I don't believe that for a start. And a low of 0. And people on rank 2 would have been on that rank for 32 months, so over 2 years. I think that 159,000 should be 15,000 based on the high of what rank 3 is, which is only 46,000. How can you have a high of 159,000 on rank 2 and a high of 46,000 on the next rank up? That don't make sense. So I think that's a misprint. So rank 3, the average income was $4,993 with a high of 46,000 and a low of $329.96, and have been with Pruvit for 43 months. So only 247 people in Pruvit managed to get to rank 3. Only 101 people managed to get to rank 4. 191 get on to rank 6. Rank 7, 88 people. Rank 8, 35 people. Rank 9, 7 people. Rank 10, 10 people. Rank 11, 7 people, and that is only 0.03% of the company ever get to rank 7, and they would have been there for 67 months. That's 5.5 years to take you to get to rank 11. Looking at that income disclosure statement, it didn't really provide a lot of value for me. Did it you? Did it really make you want to join?
So even the people who their money is really tight, they see the value in experiencing their favorite band live and in person and the energy and the atmosphere. So they're willing to spend their rent on experiencing these concerts. Now, I'm not here to tell you how can we get people to spend their rent money in your business, okay? That is not the goal. That is not the goal. I hope everyone gains financial literacy and stops spending their rent on concert tickets, okay? But this is just a perspective to provide all of you that people are still spending money. Even though money is tight, even though they don't have a lot of extra breathing room, people are still spending money on the things that they find value in, okay? So if you find that you are attracting a higher level of people that are coming at you with the money objections, oh, I can't afford that, I just can't do that, you know, the cost of everything is rising, I have to pay for daycare, I can't afford this, I can't afford that.
Maybe they're just using that as their excuse because they find it difficult to say no. Maybe they find it easier to say that they can't afford it. And then, you know, if you keep on at them, then they might just block you. Just like Huns do. When you say something they don't like, they just block you from their platform. Maybe people that don't want to be in MLMs should just block people when they get approached. Maybe that's the new way of getting people to get the message across. What do you think?
Okay, I need you to shift your language and the way that you market your business. Okay, now I need you to be honest with yourselves here for a moment. I want you to think about the way that you share your product story and the way that you share your business story. I'm assuming if you're sharing your story, you're talking about where you came from. Assuming some of you are talking about where you are now. But when you look at the ratio of how much of your content, when you're talking specifically about product and business, how much, like what percentage of your content talks about where you used to be versus how much of it talks about where you are going. Who do you want to work with? What are you excited about? What do you see for yourself and your team and your business in the future? I can almost guarantee you there's a big old percentage on your past and a really small percentage on your vision and the future and where you're going and what you want out of your life and business. You talk about, oh, before I found this product, I was exhausted. I was overwhelmed. I was overweight. I had no energy. I was a couch mom. I was a sideline mom. I didn't have this and I didn't have that and I felt like crap and I couldn't sleep and I had a bad mood and I had low energy. You talk about all of these negative things that you had and you talk about those things over and over and over and over and over and over again. Even though you have a better now where you're feeling better, you're attracting the people that are still over here. You're attracting the people that are where you used to be, but the thing that is missing is you were over here and you had the desire to win. You had the desire to change. You had already made the decision that you wanted more out of your life. So what happens is we talk about where we used to be so much that we're attracting people that are where we used to be, but they don't have the burning desire. They don't want to get better. They don't want to change it. They want to stay stuck in their loser mindset. Now, these people are not losers. I'm saying this is a loser mindset. They want to be the victim. They don't want to seek a solution. They don't want to make change. They don't want to change their habits. They don't want to drink a product. They don't want to get up and feel better. They don't want to take the actions to make a change. They just want to throw a big old pity party and you are invited.
It sounds to me, Brittany, like you're describing people who are depressed because they do feel like that. But what they don't need is a pity party. They're not inviting you to a pity party. They're inviting you to be their friend, to talk to them, to help them, not to drag them into a multi-level marketing company, which is going to take even more money out of their pockets that they possibly can't afford. And it's not going to make their image any better, is it? I don't agree that it's a loser mindset. Just some people don't want what you want. This business is not for everyone. I mean, in my opinion, it's not actually for anyone.
That's the difference. So I need you to change your language. Instead of talking so much about the past, I want you to speak more freely about your vision for the future. I'm going to give you the line that I use because I want to help people who need help. But I only want to help people who are willing to be helped. So I'm very specific when I'm talking about wanting to help people. I'm very specific on the fact that I am looking to help people who have already made the decision they want more out of their life. If you have not yet made the decision that you want more and you want bigger and you want better and you have this big goal, dream, and vision, I don't care if you know how to get there. I just want to work with people who have made the decision that they want more out of their life. This cuts out the people who just want to play the victim. This cuts out people who are not seeking solutions. This cuts out people who just want to whine and B-word and complain and just be a sad sap on the couch. It cuts out those people because they have not yet made a decision that they want more out of their life.
That could be construed as very condescending, Brittany. And I'm so pleased to say that it's brilliant that you don't charge for your training. In fact, I'm extremely happy that you don't. Carry on giving it away for free because so many people are just going to be upset by what you're saying, but at least they won't have paid money for it to listen to it, will they?
So I'm not afraid to talk about where I came from. I said before I found this product, I was overwhelmed and I was exhausted and I was overweight, but I knew that I wanted more. I knew that in order for something to change, I had to take action. I had to be the change. I couldn't wait for somebody else to save me. I couldn't wait for somebody else to say, hey, you're a little bit overweight. Looks like you need help. I had to make the decision that I craved more out of my life. I was made for more. My family was made for more. My girls deserve a role model they could be proud of. Does this make sense? See how different that is? Other than just talking about like, oh, I was missing this and missing this and missing this and missing this. I had made the decision that I wanted to change my life and that I was created for more. I just didn't know how to do it. So I started following someone who was very certain with exactly how she was going to create her vision. She had the vehicle and she had the product and she had the business, and I said, that's what I want, so I'm all in. I didn't know if I would be successful, but all I knew that what I was doing wasn't currently working and I was made for more, so I made the decision to take the leap and go after the future that I was designed for. That's very crystal clear on who I'm looking to work with.
So you're only looking to work with people who are in a positive mindset all the time? Well, not even you are that, Brittany. You're not always in a positive mindset. I've seen some of your videos when you're less than enthusiastic, let's say.
Okay, so the first step is changing your language. Second one is just provide more value. Like I said, people are spending hundreds of dollars on Taylor Swift tickets for nosebleed seats because they know the experience is going to be worth more than every single penny that they spent. They know it's going to be worth it. They know they're going to get the value. They know they're going to be there for a world-class performance and world-class vocals and a world-class environment.
Are you suggesting that being in Pruvit is going to provide a world-class environment like that of Taylor Swift? Seriously? Never gonna happen.
So how can you create that value and create that environment and create that guaranteed experience with people? It's not about guaranteeing benefits, but it's about guaranteeing that when they trust you as a coach, they get the accountability, they get the love, they get the support, they get to plug into the beautiful, empowering community that you have created, that you have handcrafted and designed, that when they choose you as a coach, they don't just get the product and they don't just get me, they get this beautiful culture of support and love and encouragement built of people who are on the same journey that you are, that has been handcrafted by me. So you know we value each other. Is this making sense?
Yes, it makes sense to me, Brittany. It makes sense that you're sounding like that these people, if they join your team, are going to get love bombed, that they're going to get exposure that wouldn't happen any other way. And to be honest, that is still not a way to grow a business, is it? Called toxic positivity.
So provide more value. People will spend money on things that they see value in. So start thinking about, how do I create more value in my offer? How do I give them more value than just, you give me money and I give you a product? Okay, if that makes sense, drop me a 2 in the comments below. Number 2 is provide more value. Number 3 is talking less about the product and more about the benefits. What are the benefits that people are going to get with your product? Here's a big part of where the value comes in. If you say, I have this and I love it and I think you should buy it. You don't know why. You don't know how. You don't know where. You don't know what. You don't know anything about this. I could probably tell some of you, I love this product. It is delicious. And some of you would go buy it.
What proof is there of the benefits of that product, Brittany? Please cite your sources.
Because I have created that level of trust and connection with you. But 98% of your people are like, I need to know more. Give me more information. So when I tell you that a little over 5 years ago, I was exhausted and I was overwhelmed. I was a new mom to 2. I had a 2-year-old and a 4-month-old. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to have the energy to be the role model that my babies deserved, feeling the way that I feel. I tell you, when the first sip touched my lips, I said, this is my future. I instantly felt a switch click on in my mind, and it gave me this mental clarity and focus that I felt like I could take on the world. The energy made me feel like I could run laps with my kids, when right before I tasted that first sip, I felt like I needed to take a nap. I knew from the first sip this product was going to change my life. I didn't know that it was going to help me lose 50 pounds of fat, or that I would maintain that fat loss for 3.5 years, but I just felt in my soul that something was different. It was delicious. It wasn't chalky, but most importantly, it made me feel like I had the ability to be the mother and the role model that my girls deserved to look up to.
If the product you're describing is so amazing, then please tell me, why do doctors not recommend it then? Why is it not something that they recommend to people for focus and clarity if it works that well? And my second point is, you said that you lost a lot of weight, but you just had a baby. So surely quite a bit of that weight would have been lost anyway, with running around with another child and having a newborn. I mean, I've been in that situation, and I know that when I had a young baby and a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, I lost weight very quickly because I was always on the go. And I kept it off as well. So you don't actually need a product to do any of those things, do you? You can just do it quite naturally by looking after your children and actually living a fulfilling lifestyle and moving your body.
If you want, I have a discount code for you, but I just wanted to share with you because I think this product could really transform your life.
But she doesn't actually want anything from you, does she? This live is all for free, but she doesn't want anything from you. No, not at all. She just wants to give you a discount code so that you'll buy the products, so she gets a commission. I call that wanting something, don't you?
Which one of those two offers are you more likely to click purchase on? I just pitched you two different ways. I pitched you with, I have this, you should try it. The second way, I pitched you with my story and my actual real life personal experience with this product. Yes, I know I'm very passionate. Yes, I know my energy is very like, wowie, wow, 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 if you're new here. Okay, I get it. But it's two completely different ways to present a product. It's my real story. It was my authentic experience. I had that real aha moment of like, this could change my life. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that I had made the decision that I was made for more, and this was the first step in that direction. All I did was, instead of sharing, these are pure therapeutic exogenous drinkable ketones. They will put you into ketosis in under an hour. Instead of giving you all the facts, figures, and details, I shared my personal experience with the products. I never even told you what the name of the product was in the second go around. Some of you were like, wow, what is she talking about? What is that? I piqued your curiosity without even ever telling you what the product was. Now, some of you know what I sell, so like it wasn't a big secret, okay? But I just wanted to give you guys two real life examples. So talk less about the products and move more into actual storytelling. Tell people how your product has changed the quality of your life. How has your business changed the quality of your life?
So what do the people do, Brittany, where it hasn't changed the quality of their life? Where it actually hasn't done anything for them? It hasn't increased their focus. They haven't lost weight from it. They don't get more energy from it. And all it's done is put them into bigger debt than they were in before they started. So how do they share that with people then?
Because I promise you, if you're actually consistently taking a product and you have decided to do the business side of it, it's not just because it sounded good, it's because it changed the quality of your life. So share your story on how it changed the quality of your life, and your friend's life, and your mom's life, and your spouse's life, and your sister's life, and your friend's life, and somebody that's across line in your business. How did it transform their life? Because maybe somebody can relate more to their story than your own personal story. Okay? That's number 3. Talk less about the product and more about the benefits, and tell more stories.
What happens if you don't actually have a story though? Should you just lie instead?
Okay. The fourth thing, I kind of already touched on this a little bit, but the fourth thing that we really need to get a lot better about, because sometimes we feel like we don't deserve things. We feel like we're not deserving of running a multi-million-dollar business. We feel like we're not deserving of earning 6 figures. We feel like, oh, that success is for them, but it's not for me. Oh, they're worthy of 100 new customers, but that's not for me. Oh, they're worthy of a big team, but that's not for me. I just want to kind of dabble over here, okay? The fourth thing is you need to speak out loud who you want to work with. You don't have to say, I don't want to work with lazy people. Okay, I don't think any of us are really excited about working with lazy people, let's be honest. Okay, but speak out loud who you do want to work with. Listen, I'm looking to growing our organization every single day. I'm excited to mentor brand new people on creating an income utilizing social media in order to become and live debt free. I'm inspired to work with passionate people and energetic people and people who just have a craving for a bigger and better life and have this burning desire of purpose to serve people and help people. They're just not sure how they can best do that utilizing social media. Those are the people I'm excited about working with. Is that you?
Well, I can honestly say, hand on heart, no, that is definitely not me. I don't want to work with you. Does anybody else who's watching this video wish to go and work with Brittany? Let me know in the comments, please.
If that's you, drop me the word business in the comments below and let's have a very direct, open, and honest conversation. I just spoke out loud to you who I want to work with. And the people who are lazy and uninspired and don't want to change their life and want to just throw a pity party and aren't seeking solutions, they are 100% unattracted to what I just said. Because all they heard was, oh, it's going to take energy. Oh, it's going to take work. Oh, it's going to take consistency. That's not for me. I'm looking for something easy.
Unless you're on government assistance, every person who goes to work and earns money actually puts in work.
So without bashing people, I can still be very specific on who I want to work with. Who am I fired up in my soul to work with? And then it brings in a whole new level of qualified leads. People who have a desire for bigger and better things in their life. People who are looking to make moves. People who are willing to invest in their health and in their future. People who are consistent and disciplined and excited and passionate and have made the decision that they want more out of their life. The way that I speak and the way that I present and the way that I talk to people in DMs and in my stories and on my lives and in my videos speaks very clearly to exactly who I want to work with. Which means it's impossible not to increase your new customers, not to increase your new business partners because you're being so specific and so passionate and so clear and concise on who you want to work with.
If it's impossible not to grow in Pruvit, then please explain to me why so many people don't grow then. Why are there only a handful of people in the top ranks if it's impossible not to grow?
That everyone else goes in a different direction, and all of the people who you're looking to work with and excited to help change their lives are now drawn and magnetized into your circle because they can't avoid your energy and passion and your vision for the future, and they crave being a part of it. Okay? If y'all could do me a favor, if that was valuable to you, drop me a 10 in the comments below. Feel free to share. Share with your sideline, share with your downline, share with your friends who are in a completely different company who are looking to change their lives.
Share with people in a totally different company who are looking to change their lives. So are you suggesting, Brittany, that people in other MLMs are not making any money, so everyone that's on your training should share the Pruvit opportunity with them and poach them from another company? Really? I don't think that's very ethical.
Just share with anybody who might find value in this, who may be looking to grow and expand their business, because I think this is valuable for anybody who is running any type of business on social media.
One important thing you have to remember about this, though, if you start doing this, it is not your business. If you are in the US, you are a 1099 contractor. If you're in the UK, you would be classed as self-employed. So it is not your own business. Please don't fall into the trap of thinking that it is.
So I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I gotta get the kids from school, but I love you. I appreciate.
Well, we've reached the end of Brittany Anderson's training. I can't really say I got a huge amount of value from it, really. It didn't inspire me to want to join Pruvit or any other MLM company for that matter. The figures speak for themselves, don't they? When we look at the income disclosure statements, it makes for pretty dire reading, doesn't it? Because we know that the vast majority of people that do actually get involved don't make any money at all. In fact, they constantly lose money month over month. So if you have left an MLM, then I commend you for doing that. I think you are totally amazing, and there is much better things out there that you can do. So that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe button to help me spread the education further and wider. And have an amazing day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.